Hey, aren't we glad to be back at this again? It's been a while since the playoffs back in April and May. Timberwolves started the season going 3-3 in the local tournament, playing almost exclusively 6A teams back home, and they are now on their annual trip for the 6th year in a row to Corpus for the Bayfront Bash. Maybe 6 games in 2 days, at least 5 games in 3 days. And they're going to lead off this tournament against the Harlingen Cardinals. They are taking the field right now as the home team. Timberwolves will bat as the visitors, and I'm joined in the broadcast this year by my own personal Chris Collinsworth, but that's a different sport.
I know. We gotta.
It's Josh Willard.
Happy to be here, and just long overdue. Have sat with you in a few Timberwolf baseball games, as I've usually had other assignments, so when this opportunity presented itself, I mean, it was a no-brainer. Got to keep the best Bomber crew in the land together.
Yeah, 2 sports we cover now, Cedar Park, football and baseball. So today our sponsors, or this season our sponsors, are UPAC We Plan, A Crate Escape, I see what you did there, DBAT Cedar Park, Crystal Falls Emergency Animal Hospital, Prestige Animal Wellness, Austin National Financial Services, and Prosperity Roofing. We'll actually have ads for them as the season goes on. And we'll get going here in just a minute as they're warming up. Let's give you the starting lineup for the Timberwolves in the batting order. Leading off, designated hitter Matt Galindo. Batting second in center field, Cooper Camacho. Batting third, playing second, Hudson Cuevas. Batting cleanup, third baseman Dom Naylor. Glad to see him back with the team. Batting fifth at short, Owen Mansfield, the Dam. Batting sixth, first baseman Evan Daly. Batting seventh behind the plate, Joe Garcia. Batting eighth in right field, Cayenne Cotharia, the Pepper. And batting ninth, left fielder Brandon Washburn. So, if you got your scorecard going at home, and I know a lot of you do, once again, it's Galindo, Camacho, Cuevas, Naylor, Mansfield, Daly, Garcia, Cotharia, Washburn. And we'll give you the lineup for Harlingen as they come to the plate in the bottom of the first inning. So as we look out behind Ian Darcy, who's going to be warming up, his defense behind him will be, and that's not who you're seeing because we're the visitors, but I'm telling you now, Joe Garcia will be behind the plate. Behind him, the infield, left to right, third to first, Dom Naylor, Owen Mansfield, Hudson Cuevas, Evan Daly. Outfield, left to right, will be Brandon Washburn, Cooper Camacho, Cayenne Cotharia. 2 names that I love to say most. Cooper Camacho, Cooper Camacho, Cooper Camacho. Love to say that. And Cayenne Pepper Cotharia, who is a freshman last year, starter in right field. We're going to have him for a while.
And, I mean, you got to throw a third name for the throwbacks. Chucklecata. There you go.
Skylar Gillespie is our QA, listening back at home in the Vype studios, making sure that we don't sound like a goat throwing up in a field or something like that. Oh, we are in the press box here at a very nice facility at Deloso Midway. Turf field, as you can see. Flag in center field, blowing from the left field foul pole to the right at about 12 miles an hour. And Matt Galindo steps in from the left-hand side, and we're about to be underway. First at this.
And we had quite the trek.
Yeah, we'll tell you about that. First pitch, a called strike. Lefty on lefty here. They got us to line up very late from even after we went on air from Harlingen, so we'll have to kind of talk about that piecemeal. There's a nice bender that stayed a little too far inside. 1-1.
That was close.
To Matt Galindo.
Good eye, though.
Mac's dad, Lowell, here today, former voice of Longhorn football on the Longhorn Network. ESPN now has him calling various games across the country every weekend. That one's high. 2-1 to Mac. Let's see if I can see who the pitcher is here in their lineup. Hastily written. Scratched out. Let me see if I can find it. That's going to be number 15. Maybe not. Popped in the air, third base side, caught just in foul territory. So Galindo is down, one away on the FO5. Brings up Cooper Camacho in center field today. Played shortstop. The only other game I saw, which was the home opener back last weekend, because that was last Thursday, an 11-1 win over Lubbock Cooper. So that was Cooper against Cooper that day. First pitch, low and away. 1-0 to Cooper Camacho. Hudson Cuevas on deck. You know all about him. Those of you who've been a fan for a couple of years know all about the next guy hitting cleanup, third baseman Dom Naylor, who left the program to play for a private baseball club for 1 year, decided he wanted to come back. That one misses outside. 2-0. I'm still trying to decipher their lineup card. They give me a name that doesn't match their roster numbers. That one.
Called ball.
So we're looking at 3-0 for Camacho.
Now, any relation to former
Hector Camacho?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Because he was our school cop back in the day. But, again, if his son...
He does have a 1-2 punch. He hits with power and average.
Yeah, but how...
There's a strike.
Another sign of I'm getting old.
Yeah, right.
It's not
you
good.
and me both, and I'm
Not
ahead
good.
of you. Israel Ibarra, I think, is the pitcher. Not sure. And there's a walk. 5-pitch walk for Camacho, and our first base runner of the day. Brings Cuevas to the plate.
What we see on Max Preps, his batting average is 742 right now.
Yeah, he's hitting 742. The third pitch he saw of the season, he sent to the Bird Ranch in left field. Back at home, a 2-run homer. Led the team in homers last year. Slick field and shortstop as well. There's no doubt why a good team like Oklahoma State is interested in him. There's the first throw over by Harlingen. We tracked that one for you. Remember, we found a baseball stat a few years ago that in high school baseball in America, 1 out of every 7 throws at a base by a pitcher is thrown away. And we've tracked that for years, and dadgum if it isn't true. Chopper, third base side, high bounce. Could beat it out. That's actually going to go foul before the third baseman gets to it.
You feel like he took a great angle at that, and I'm gonna chalk that up to the turf.
Okay.
It took
the
too
big
clean
bounce.
of a bounce.
Yeah, the big bounce.
Playing on real grass, who knows? But, I mean, came up, tried to make the play, just took a weird bounce. Oh, they called it foul.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. I'm on the same page.
0-1 to Hudson. He didn't realize it for a little bit. It's coming back now. Glad you are with us.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a February day.
It sure doesn't. I checked the weather this morning and said by this time of day it's supposed to be 86 degrees and 86% humidity. So I'm glad we're in an air-conditioned press box.
Beautiful facilities.
It is. Cuevas takes one high and outside, 1-1 the count. Now I'll let you know we've got our crowd mic dropped out the window in front of me. And there are a lot of Harlingen fans sitting right there. I warned them that, be careful. And they appreciated the warning, but a lot of what you're going to hear is going to be Harlingen fans commenting on the game. Here's the 1-1 to Hudson Cuevas. High and out.
And Brad, just some of our conversations that we've had leading up to this season is just the depth of pitching, and it's always fun.
That's the question.
It's fun to see teams tackle a tournament. You're going to have to run through the stable.
We generally expect to see, there's the second throw over, a little closer than the first. We generally expect to see a defense and an offense that look like they can make a run to the state tournament. Pitching is going to be the question. There's a shot into left field, a single. It moves Camacho to second for Hudson Cuevas, first hit of the day. And his 770 average has climbed a couple points.
Good little base knock, moves him around, puts a runner in scoring position.
For the cleanup hitter, third baseman Dominic Naylor. And Dom is a welcome re-addition to the team. He was a starter who was one of the best hitters in the district as a freshman, along with Cuevas that same year. Good size on him, and there are D1 teams looking at him as well. He hadn't made the commitment like Cuevas has to Oklahoma State. Swung on and fouled an off-speed pitch. 0-1 to Dom Naylor. On deck, shortstop Owen Mansfield and the hole first baseman Evan Daly. I like Mansfield's green shoes.
It's a good shoe game. Cleat game.
I like the kind of Tampa Bay sort of bronze coloring that Harlingen's uniform has.
Yeah.
Kind of pewter color.
Oh, yeah.
Third throw over. Woo. Playing with fire there.
Yeah, burning them early.
You know, I'm the voice of the stadium for Concordia University baseball. The other night they were playing Shriner, I guess it was, and we were talking that, tracking that, and sure enough, on their 7th throw to base, they threw it away. A guy goes first to third. Strike 2. 0-2 to Dom.
I mean, I think we got the whole town of Thrall, Texas in on that stat.
We have them enthralled.
We have them enthralled.
0-2 to Naylor. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Cuevas and Camacho. 0-2 count. A look back at second. 2 looks back at second. Hits one over the net, the right side. 0-2 as well. All right, I'll go ahead and continue the tradition we started last year. Some of you said you liked it. I'm going to give the count as if those 2 strike foul balls were still in them.
Perfect.
So it's 0-3. We know it's officially 0-2. We've had some 7 and 8 strike counts last year. Means something as far as number of pitches are concerned. That was pretty close. Closest yet. But that's number 4. We have had games and times where maybe a team throws over 11, 12 times and never throws one away. We've had some where they only throw 4 times and threw 3 of them away. Most of the time, that 1 out of 7 ratio holds true. Chopped, foul, plate area, 0-4. I'm going to give you the first 2 innings. Josh is going to be the pilot for innings 3 and 4, and I'll come back for inning 5 and on. Josh and I had the privilege, the honor to team up like this to call 4 rounds of playoff baseball after Cedar Park left the field. And that was a lot of fun.
We got to broadcast the state champion in 6A, Waco Midway.
Yeah.
Almost took Thrall all the way to state, or they went to state, but
there's a line drive foul, pulled it up the left field line, 0-5.
But, I mean, 2A baseball.
It was fun.
It was intense.
I like the fact that, they literally closed down the little town of Thrall, who has 800 people at the most, and we had 800 people in the stands every game.
And that neutral site game we went to with Anderson Shiro was Mumford.
Right.
Great venue.
What a venue. We've had a couple of playoff series there over the years. Back one of our best quarterbacks ever. Had a great pitching outing in playoffs there. There's another throw. That's number 5. 0-2 the count to Dom Naylor. 0-5 by our count. 1 out. Camacho at second. Cuevas at first. Good speed on the base pass. This one's taken into the air. Shallow center. He's called it. Coming up on it. Not going to be able to advance anybody. He dropped the ball. Now they can get a force out at third, but Camacho got left behind, and they throw it away. So 2 errors on the play. Load the bases.
I mean, it looks like a routine play until it goes right in the path of the sunlight.
Yes, you're right.
I mean, that's looking dead straight up in the sky.
E7 for Naylor at first. Cuevas advances because they dropped the ball and he had to. They tried to pick and sit on the lead runner, which is the right thing to do, but they throw it away. So lead runner's safe. So Camacho at third, Cuevas at second, Naylor at first, 1 out for the 5-hitter, shortstop, Owen Mansfield.
And looking at Max Prep's stats, Cedar Park scored 50 runs. Defensively, we've given up 52.
In 6 games. That's gets close to 10 a game. Yeah, defensively, let's say pitching-wise we gave up. And the defense is pretty good.
But I think that's going to be for Cedar Park to continue to developed throughout this season is you got to get out on these and take advantage of these opportunities early.
Owen Mansfield with a 1-0 count. And it gets to the screen. A run will score. Everybody advances a base. Cedar Park up 1-0. Camacho scoots home from third on the wild pitch. Cuevas goes to third. Naylor to second. First is open, and it's 2-0 to Owen Mansfield.
Something that I want to bring to the baseball broadcast that we do on the football, since we have more people now, send me a shout-out. I want to know where you're watching and listening in from.
Yeah, tell them where.
Willard of Oz 3 at Outlook.com, or hit me up on Twitter. I'm still calling it that, at Willard of Oz.
I'm of the kind of, there's a line drive over the first baseman's head, drops in short right. It'll score at least one. They're sending the other one home, and he's coming home as well. The throw goes to second instead. 2 RBI, single to right for the Dam, Owen Mansfield.
Great way to start it off right there, bringing to your boys home.
So Mansfield at first. Naylor scored from second. Cuevas from third. 3-0. 6-hitter. First baseman Evan Daly steps in. Evan, he's the first one to the plate that's a new name to me. Didn't see any or much playing time last year. May actually have come up from the JV. That one's in the dirt. 1-0 to Evan Daly. He's starting at first today. On deck is catcher Joe Garcia. We know him. In the hole, right fielder Cayenne Kotharia. Evan wants to back out a little bit. Nobody coaching third. Oh, Ben is talking to somebody on the bench. Base umpires yell at the Cedar Park players to make sure they're in the dugout. Maybe Ben was trying to do that too. 1-0 the count to Evan Daly. And that one gets by the catcher as a pass ball. Daly at 2-0 now, and Mansfield's at second. There's a time limit on these tournament games because they got to keep the next game going on time. So we may not actually get 7-inning games or 7 innings in this game. Their coach is already headed out there to talk to his pitcher. DBAT baseball and softball academies are cut above the rest. They're all about baseball, softball, training, and more. They're indoor, 32,000 square foot climate-controlled facility. Lets you work out regardless of the weather. There are 5 pitching machines, 15 rentable cages. Each of their professional instructors can cater to all skill levels and all ages, as young as 5. At DBAT Cedar Park, they have a passion for baseball and softball. Go to dbatcedarpark.com, all run together, or visit at 12617 Ridgeline Boulevard, or call 512-540-3228.
Textbook. Great read, Brad. You're a great reader.
That's what they pay us the big bucks for.
That's right.
2-0 to Evan Daly. Pops it up in the infield. Second baseman's going back into shallow right. Looking up into the sun. Right fielder calls him off, but he was looking exactly in the sun. Never saw it. It bounced in for what's going to end up being a very short triple and an RBI for Evan Daly.
Sun is on our side right now.
Yeah, but it's going to be against us.
It's going to be
against
the
field
quickly, yes.
Mansfield scores from second. It's 4-0. Daly is at third with just one out. First batter, who is actually one of our best hitters, Matt Galindo, fouled out to third, and that's the only out. 7 spot in the order to the plate. Now it's the catcher, Joe Garcia. Put in a lot of innings behind the plate last year. Kotharia on deck, Cayenne Pepper Kotharia. Brandon Washburn, the 9-hitter, is at the bottom of the order. Swing and a miss by Garcia, and that's the first swing and a miss by a Cedar Park hitter so far today. They've been going to DBAT Cedar Park. That one a little high.
I know we're so high off the ground, but that looked good.
I love the view here.
Nice little bend.
It's a great facility here at Teloso Midway, just west of Corpus Christi.
I'm just saying, got the logo out there in center field.
I like
Big
that.
fan of that.
Well, I heard some Booster Club people talking about us putting a logo in ours.
You heard some rumblings?
And this one is over short, coming down in between left and center. Another run scores, RBI single for Joe Garcia.
Take advantage of the opportunities as they come to you. So, credit to Cedar Park.
I think because of the miss earlier, he didn't trust himself trying to come up on that, looking towards the sun, not exactly into the sun on that one. But I think, yeah, the confidence got shaken by that drop earlier. Here's Kyan Kotharia, the sophomore right fielder who started the whole year last year as a freshman. Great right fielder, pretty good hitter as well. Lefty.
How many times did you say that last year that he's making plays on varsity but can't drive a car?
Yeah, well, we had
that's
that with Dom Naylor, Matt Galindo, and Hudson Cuevas 2 years ago. They were all starters as freshmen.
That's incredible.
And they won this tournament with those guys, starters as freshmen. High and inside to Kotharia, 1-0.
Yeah, big shout out to the Booster Club. They put us up with the team at the Embassy Suites.
Yeah, that's where we've been staying for a number of years. I think this is our 4th year there. First 2 years I came down here with them, we were at other places. Line drive into right, coming up, can't come up far enough. Single drops in, pushes Garcia to second. Kotharia is at first with the 1, 2, 3, 4 batters. Bottom of the order now with left fielder Brandon Washburn. He's a veteran from last year's team. He was more a role player, not a starter, but he's starting in left field now. They really only got one name, Evan Daly at first, that wasn't either a starter or very often a player on last year's team.
Whoa.
Fastball a little low, 1-0 to Washburn. So something else that we track is batters. Something else that we track is batters who start out 0-1, versus 1-0. There's a huge difference there in what the pitcher can do with a batter based on if that first pitch is a strike or not. Lands about 4 feet foul. Oh, it's a 1-1. And so this first time through the order, only 3 of the 9 Cedar Park batters started out 0-1. That is usually when you look at tracking this, if there's some pitcher who's going 4 out of every 5 out of every 6 starting 0-1, their team is winning the game. So 1 and a long one.
We'll have to analyze the analytics. See what I did there. We need to see if there's an unmentionable stat. Or is that it?
Yeah, it might be that
but we mentioned it, so we can't,
Look at that tall one. Didn't bend down far enough. 2-1 to Washburn. So Matt Galindo, who's already batted this inning and would like to make up for a foul out to third, is on deck. 5-0 Timberwolves with runners at first and second and only 1 out. Home of the Teloso Midway Warriors. You can see their Warriors logo behind the plate area. Fouled into the net by Washburn, 2-2. I was telling you on the way down, Josh, that every time I've come down here to Corpus, everybody, it would be a great place to live. Everybody I've met and worked with the schools, with the administration, waitresses in restaurants, just.
Well, I got a bone to pick on that one.
Very
in a
hard
little
workers.
bit. Red Lobster.
I hope she's not watching. Way outside on that one. Full count to Washburn. First full count of the day.
Turns out that
Joe Garcia at second on the 1-4. 2 down now. Runner at first, Kotharia. They've thrown 6 times, so they're flirting with disaster now. I was hoping that one was. It was disaster for us. 2-2 to Brandon Washburn. There goes the runner. Oh, I forgot the last one was a pitch, too, this ball, so that's a walk. That pushed Kotharia, who was on the move on the pitch with 2 outs, full count. Well, he can slow down to a jog as he comes into second. So Catharia second, Washburn first, top of the order with the DH, Matt Galindo. Fouled out to third on a 2-1 pitch to lead off the game. That was the only out until just a moment ago, having the runner picked off second. That one way outside, 1-0 to Mack. There's throw number 7. So now they are living on borrowed time. In the first inning, they've already thrown to a base 7 times. Right. Back he goes, chasing it, underneath it, drops it. He's not looking into the sun. So, Galindo actually over 2. That's an E7, ends up at second. Run scores, Catharia, it's 6-0. He scored from second. Washburn goes first to third. Played balls and only about some issues. Conference with Ben Huffman up the third base. Conference with Ben Huffman up the third base line. 0-1 to Cooper Camacho, Cooper Camacho, Cooper Camacho. One of two names I love saying Cayenne Catharia too. Those names are just great.
We need to actually put together the all-name list.
I guess we should.
We've been doing it for years. We need to make the list.
Oh, look at that thing. Ben right back over the strike zone. Nice pitch, 0-2. That was headed for his right shoulder and curved down into the strike zone. That's the kind of pitch I couldn't hit. That's why I never played college baseball. Couldn't hit the benders. I was a very good infielder, middle infielder, short and second. But once the film got out on me, I never saw a fastball again. That one's pulled foul towards the Harlingen dugout. Still 0-2.
My playing days, again, that's probably like my biggest regret in life. I quit in the 7th grade to play golf.
Oh, no!
Yeah, just not cool. Looking back.
Swinging, kind of the same, just not running. That one's high for ball.
And we're back. Like we never left.
Darcy, a lefty. Always good to have good left-handed pitching, that's for sure. That was inside for another ball. And that one high and outside for a strike. 3-1 to Joshua Salazar. That one's a better pitch than the one he called a strike, but it's ball 4. So leadoff walk for Joshua Salazar and brings up the shortstop Isaiah Gaitan.
That's an 80%er.
Yeah. 88%er.
88. Shout out Dez.
So the lefty Darcy is looking at first. And this one's lined in the air, actually, to right, but just about as far foul as ours a few minutes ago. Just a long, tall strike one, 0-1 to Isaiah Gaitan. Left fielder Marco Snavely is on deck for Harlingen. Enters the game 2-4. They've won their last 2 games. They lost their first 4 in a row to open 0-4, but they seem to have turned the corner. Lined right back up the middle. Pushes Salazar to second. Gaitan with a single to center. We may see both teams doing the same kind of thing to each other. Here's Marco Snavely, the left fielder. And we get a timeout. Joe Garcia is going to talk to Ian Darcy. Not a great start for Ian. 5-pitch walk. 0-1 single up the middle that was well hit. And here's Marco Snavely. We're in the bottom of the first, so if you're late getting here, you're not too far into the game. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to Snavely. Cedar Park's had 11 to the plate in the top of the first. Scored 6 on 5 hits, 3 errors. Left 2 aboard. Swing and a miss kind of fooled him on the speed there. Snavely's down 0-2 in the count.
Still no shout-outs coming. I need to know where you're watching and listening from.
Give them your handles again.
WillardDeVos3 at Outlook.com and WillardDeVos on Twitter.
There's another single up the middle. Loads the bases with no outs. Salazar to third. Gaitan to second. Marco Snavely aboard at first.
Yeah, good thing we took advantage of that opportunity in the top of the first to get those runs. Clean slate, bases loaded right now for the Cardinals.
Julian Cardenas is the batter. You have to do this one at a time as we're going here. Our lineup card really hard to read.
Something I always did when I was doing Austin High baseball. If there's a chili cheese dog, I gotta try it.
Well,
Payday's tomorrow, so we're gonna try the chili cheese dog
back there. So
we got one. I saw it on the menu. We're gonna give it a shot, and we'll give it a review.
Still first pitch to the DH, Julian Cardenas. No outs, bases loaded. Where every cleanup hitter wants to be.
Yeah, that hit him?
No, low and inside. Nicely blocked by Garcia from going to the screen, or they'd have a run. 1-0 to Garcia. I don't know how short the hook's going to be on Ian Darcy. You know, you got a staff possibly 6 games of pitching in 3 days, tending to want to leave guys out there longer than you might otherwise. Especially if the games don't have any importance in district standings or anything like that. 2-0 as that one's out on low. This one grounded, foul. Right side, 2-1. Okay, I'm going to try to get a little bit ahead of it. Christian Kellogg, number 9, third baseman, is on deck. Oh. Two and 1 the count to their DH and cleanup hitter, Julian Cardenas. High with that one, fastball. 3-1.
Just needs to settle.
Yeah, don't walk in.
Take a deep breath.
I'd rather them earn it than us give it to them. Don't walk it in.
You got dudes playing behind you.
Yeah, he really does.
Throw some strikes.
If you get them just hitting the ball to people, that's high and out.
Ball 4? No,
well,
that
it
was
should
3.
be. Oh, there's a catcher's interference. Okay. That was while I was looking down at the indecipherable lineup. So they had a run score on catcher's interference. This is Christian Kellogg. On the ground. Ooh. Nice diving stop by the second baseman, but too far out for him to get up and throw anybody out. So another run score. Salazar scored while I was working on the lineup. Catcher's interference. Guyton scores that play at 6-2.
Love the effort to go get that ball.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sure he popped up quick. I bet you the carpet's hot.
All right, Ben's going to come out and talk to Darcy now, and while we're doing that, I'm going to go silent and work on this lineup a little bit more.
And I'm going to go ahead and tell you about Prestige Animal Wellness. Looking for a trusted veterinarian in Round Rock, Texas? At Prestige Animal Wellness, they treat your pets like family. Locally and family-owned, the clinic is led by Dr. Engel, who has over 24 years of experience, including 12 years in emergency care. They provide a full range of services from routine exams to advanced surgeries, all with fair pricing and open communication. Ooh, love that. Prestige Animal Wellness offers same-day appointments and fast emergency care during business hours. As proud members of the American Veterinary Medical Association, they adhere to the highest standards of veterinary care, ensuring your pets are in safe and capable hands. Contact them today to schedule your appointment. Go to prestigeanimalwellnesstx.com or call 512-503-0726.
All right. Conference is over. Here's Jaden Rodriguez. Fastball down the 2 for called strike 1. No outs. 2 runs in. Bases are loaded for Harlingen, but they trail 6-2. Another fastball for a called strike. 0-2. Well, whatever Ben said was good. It might have just been throw it over the plate.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, painting the outside corner, and Jaden Rodriguez down looking. First strikeout of the game, first out of the game for Cedar Park. 1 down, Israel Ibarra, 7-hitter, steps to the plate.
Coach Huffman might have said, hey, man, this is my 100th potential win. Maybe that's what he told him.
Yeah, that's true. We forgot to mention that. Dude. This one's lifted over the net foul.
He's responded well from it, though. Ooh.
Ball gets away. They're not far enough, or too far, actually. The first baseman can field it and throw it home, so they leave him at third. And I've still got something wrong with my lineup here trying to decipher this guy's handwriting.
I don't know if they would have it in Game Changer.
I don't know. I show Christian Kellogg actually already having batted, and he's coming up. So somebody else was there. That one's a call for a strike, 1-2. Well, just see what number comes up and look him up on the roster. Although there's been 2 or 3 players who are wearing different numbers than they're showing us. What are you saying?
I got to get the plus to get the lineups. Payday's tomorrow.
So I'm only thinking this is Israel Ibarra. Because this is that spot of the lineup where their card has him batting. That one missed, 2-2. He and Darcy trying to at least get a complete inning. Pitch count's going to be high. I didn't have time to count up their pitch count between innings last time. We'll try to do both of them here between innings.
It was around this mark. I think it was flirting with 50.
Full count now.
I keep making these old jokes. I might be flirting with 50.
I hurt my back pushing 60. Oh, well inside, ball 4. Walked a run in. Pushes who I thought was Kellogg, but isn't, to second. Cardenas goes second to third. Marco Snavely scores. All right, this is the 8 spot. Let's see who they got here. Watch for me there, Josh. Adam Ibarra.
Adam Ibarra, sorry about that.
For Ian Darcy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 9 started out 0-1, which is better than their 3 of the 9, and we are winning at the moment. That was close. 1-1. All right, let's look for a Caleb in their lineup. This is how I miss stuff in the game. Caleb Rangel, number 14. So I got the number wrong. That's why I said Kellogg. That was a called strike. All right, I think I got my lineup repaired now. So 1 and 2 to Ty Palmer. Boy, we need a strikeout here on their 9 guy. Boy, you back at the top of the order. That one is flared into right. It's going to land fair. It's going to score a couple of runs. But in a couple of national polls, they were voted the national champions. We were the one.
That was an incredible time at Cedar Park, because even in basketball, that student section was so big. I remember we played Round Rock. They had that center, John Henson, that went to Carolina. I'm a Tar Heel fan.
Yeah.
And so the theme for that game was Duke Night. I still wore Carolina. I can't. I'll never wear Duke.
The Dukies?
Never.
All right, warm-up is over for Reed Griggs, wearing 15 this year. Normally, in pitching changes, we will have all sorts of stats we can give you. Pitch count, balls thrown, strikes thrown, hits, walks, ERA, all sorts of stuff we can talk to you about during the warm-up. We don't have that data yet. We'll have it when district starts.
I mean, we're approaching an hour in the first inning.
I know. So we're only going to get maybe 3 innings, 4 innings in this one, folks.
I think you take them all.
Top of the order, pops it up in the infield.
Oh.
Ooh, looking in the sun, but doing well. Evan Daly makes the catch, 2 down.
Good job
That
tracking
was
it.
First pitch for Griggs, and he gets an out. That's a pretty good ratio. Here's 2-hitter, shortstop Isaiah Gaeton. Fouled, back to the screen. 0-1, so every pitch Griggs has thrown has been a strike. Got to say that when you can say it.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't last very long. Look at that wind left to right. Flag is really snapping out in center. Stretch and the throw, swung on, same result. Fouled slightly to the right side, back to the wall. 0-2. Strike away from getting out of this one without surrendering the lead. We're tied at 6-6.
Throw a strike. Let everybody go get some Gatorade.
Yeah. Let me take a drink of my DP. Send Josh a message.
Yes.
I want to hear from you. Ground ball, third base. Naylor on the run. What a great play. I told you we had a good defense. We just get the ball hit at a defender. So it was Naylor to Daly on the 5-3 play to end the inning. We sent 12 to the plate and scored 6 runs. They sent 12 to the plate and scored 6 runs. They did it on 4 hits and 3 walks. We did it on 5 hits and 2 walks. So we got like a real honest tie as we go to the second.
Again, send me an email, willardavaz3@outlook.com, or shoot me a tweet. Would love to give you a shout-out. And let me know who you're tuning in for. And if you want to say the broadcast crew, that's fine. We'll take the flowers. We'll take them. Got an opportunity to give another shout-out to one of our awesome sponsors this year, Crystal Falls Emergency Animal Hospital. A lot of animals are getting saved by the Booster Club this year. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
A lot of them. But are you searching for a high-quality veterinary team dedicated to providing the most comprehensive care for your pets? If so, the professionals at Crystal Falls Emergency Animal Hospital are here for you. They offer a variety of services to ensure that your furry friend is receiving everything they need. If you're experiencing an emergency, please get in touch with their team immediately. Learn how their animal emergency clinic can assist you by exploring their website at, I think we got a typo on the, that's not me. I know I'm from North Carolina. I can't read. That's a typo. Unexpected veterinary bills can be stressful, and that's why they offer financing options for patients, owners. Reach out today. They're located at 1660 Raider Way in Leander, and you can call them at 512-817-0279. I'm going to fact check the website.
Now, looking at pitch counts, I had a chance now to add them up for both teams. We threw more pitches than they did. We threw 42, 23 strikes, 19 balls. They threw 31, 23 strikes, 18 balls. So we're looking at a first inning. We already tallied hits and walks and runs and all that with two teams. Pitches, 73 pitch first inning.
Get the ice pack ready. Okay, the website makes complete sense. I just don't know how to read it on the fly. It's EAH of Crystal Falls. That is Emergency Animal Hospital.
Good guy to start out. Second baseman Hudson Cuevas, 3-4-5 due here in the second for the Timberwolves. Cuevas, 1 for 1, a single run scored. That one a little low, 1-0. And we finally get to the second inning. The game that started at 1:30, 45-minute first inning. Called strike one. Josh will be giving you the next inning, and hopefully we'll get past that inning before it's called. Tall one, swings, pops it. Left fielder tracking it. Makes the catch this time. It's like last inning, Cedar Park starts with a fly ball that's caught for out number 1. Hopefully the rest of the inning proceeds like the rest of last inning.
Yeah, time to go on a heater.
Here's a cleanup hitter with nothing to clean up. Third baseman Dom Naylor. He's the one who sent it to left, and the guy just outright dropped it. No, he's the one that sent it to center, and the guy outright dropped it. Later scored. Inside, maybe a little high, too. 1-0. Owen Mansfield's on deck. Evan Daly is in the hole. They singled and tripled with RBIs last time and scored. Let's get the offense going again. Inside, 2-0. In fact, counting Naylor, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batters for Cedar Park all reached, and 5 of them scored. Grounded foul into, or towards our dugout anyway. Fielded on the carom by Ben Huffman. He gives it back to the pitcher. As Josh mentioned, the next win for Cedar Park is the 100th career win for Ben Huffman. He was a head coach at Shallow Water for a few years before he goes to Cedar Park. Before that, he was an assistant coach at one of our in-town rivals, Vista Ridge, for 3 or 4 years. We never played Vista Ridge while Ben was coaching. Foul back into the net by Dom Naylor, 2-2.
We were very lucky to have him.
I think he's going to do an excellent job. He's got all the ingredients except we're still working on pitching. He's got running, got defense, got arms, he's got gloves, he's got bats, guys who hit for power, hit for average, guys who can bunt. We got everything but pitching. Got to get that worked in.
If you're on the JV or freshman roster, you're hearing that like, what an opportunity.
Yeah,
for you to,
if you're a pitcher, yeah. And that hits in the left kidney. Naylor's to first as a hit batsman, our first base runner of the second inning.
Yeah, I mean, I just think back through the history of this program, we've never really had a lull in pitching. And so I think that's also, like, for these youngsters in Cedar Park, like, the window's not big.
Right.
Like, take advantage of this opportunity and really work at it.
Here's a shortstop, Owen Mansfield, the Dam. Last time up, took a 2-0 pitch to right field, got a 2 RBI single. Can't do that this time because there's only one guy on base. Naylor at first, 1 out. And a throw over. That's number...
It's behind enemy lines on numbers.
Number 9. They haven't thrown any of them away.
Making us look bad in the first game. Come on, man.
Well, 9 throws to a base in 13 batters. This one's taken to center. Back into his left. He appears to have it tracked, but he can't get to it. Still landed in front of him. Naylor had to hold for a second, but he's rounding third. Here comes the throw home, not in time. An RBI triple for Owen Mansfield on the first pitch he sees.
Caught the elevator with him this morning. Committed to Temple College.
Uh-huh.
And he alluded to, because I was like, man, we got to get a game at the Hook Stadium. And he's like, I did that my freshman year.
Yeah.
Big hit right there. Got around the bags, too. Go have a little convo with Huffman.
Here's the first baseman, Evan Daly. Last time up, he tripled to right. Sent a guy to the plate, later scored himself. 7-6 now, the score, Timberwolves. We might need to get 6 runs an inning.
Yeah.
Because who knows how many innings we're going to get. That one's given a drive to center, over to his left. Lands well in front of him, and actually he fumbles trying to field it. That allows Daly to make a double out of it. Mansfield scores easily from third. 8-6. RBI double for Evan Daly.
Great awareness to watch the ball there, get that extra bag.
So here's a catcher, Joe Garcia, in the 7-hole. He had an RBI single last time, but he's the guy they picked off a second. We gave him a free out there. Or we might still be batting.
Yeah.
Well, how non-standard the outs were. The 3 outs in the first inning for Cedar Park. A foul out to third, a pickoff of a runner at second, and a strikeout. Those are all kind of unusual for Cedar Park. Like I said, what I understand is a district record last year for fewest strikeouts in the district season. First pitch to Garcia is a strike, 0-1.
I mean, just watching that drop on that pitch, I think we should do a fundraiser, put Josh in the batter's box. It would be hysterical.
Oh, is it like a dunking tank? See if they can hit you?
Yeah.
There's another throw to a base. The 10th. They are beating the odds. Outside, maybe high too. 1-1 to Joe Garcia. Garcia with a kind of open stance, but he closes it as the pitch comes in. A lot of guys use that same kind of stance. Swing and a miss. That was high and out. Probably should have laid off with that one. 2-1 the count to Garcia.
Protect the plate, choke up. Put something in play.
Cayenne Cotharia on deck. Brandon Washburn's the bottom of the order is next.
Good catch.
Nice block by their catcher.
Yep.
3-1. Oh, he called a strike on one of those bad pitches, so it's 2-2. He might have called a strike on the one that was high and in and almost hit his chin. He might have called that one too, yeah. Standing strikeout at Joe Garcia, 2 down. Runner at second, is Evan Daly. The left-handed hitting right fielder, Cayenne Pepper Kotharia. Real quiet guy. I've hardly ever got him to say a word to me.
I need to have the rim shot ready.
Washburn on deck at the bottom of the order. If they get to him, they will have had everybody bat twice in the first 2 innings.
That's crazy.
Inside, probably high, 1-0 to Cayenne.
That was close.
Yeah, for a high school ump, that is close. High school umps have incredibly large, fat, and high strike zones. Call a lot of pitches strikes that aren't really strikes.
And in my umpiring days in Liberty Hill, I told the coaches in the coaches meeting after the pitch.
A little high.
I said, I'm here to call strikes. Tell your kids to swing.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We're
Just
trying.
Call the pitch wherever it is.
Well,
that's like a receiver or an umpire, say, or rather a referee. I'll get it right eventually.
Yeah.
Calling that catch with 2 feet out of bounds a catch. Get it right. That went a little low on the fastball and runs the count to 3-0.
I mean, I think about it, though, like, there was a lot of pressure. You felt it with the parents right behind you. I feel like it's pretty easy to tell, but there's 4 or 5 pitches a game.
Yes. I did 1 year of umpiring Pony League baseball myself, 12-year-old boys. I was 19, I think. So they weren't much younger than me. But, yeah, you're right. There's 4 or 5 pitches a game. Oh, my God, what do I call that? Well, I'll go with this. Please one side and piss off the other.
Yeah, I've had some epic fails.
But for the most part, the calls are easy.
Right.
I never had a problem with out and safe calls either. Those are always clear cut.
And the older they get, the easier it gets.
Yeah.
Because they're more precise.
3-1 now to Cayenne. Outside. And he called that one outside a strike.
Wow.
An illustration of what we were talking about. I'm sitting right over the inside chalk mark of the right-handed batter, and that was right down that stripe. So a good 8 inches outside, but calls it a strike anyway. So full count to Kotharia. Two outs. Runner at second is Evan Daly. 8-6 lead for the Timberwolves. And he sends it high to right center. They're both tracking it. Right fielder really looking in the sun.
Nice.
Does a great job of making that catch.
I know it's the other team, but
it was a good play.
You want to see him
looking
win.
in the sun like that, yeah, good play. So that's a P9. Cedar Park only sends 6 to the plate this time, but they scored 2 on a double, a triple, and a hit batsman. They take an 8-6 lead through 1.5. We'll be back in a minute.
we'll go ahead and give a shout out to UPAC We Plan. UPAC We Plan offers a collaborative, engaging team of professional travel advisors who seek to handle every detail, even the ones you don't realize you need, so that you can create unforgettable memories with your family. Every travel advisor on their team has earned the designation of a signature travel expert. They are continuously growing in their expertise and in their relationships with travel partners to provide clients with exceptional service. That's UPAC We Plan on the web at upacweplan.com or call 512-895-2920.
Pitch counts for their man, 42 in the first. 23 balls, 19 strikes. Only 22. Cut it almost in half in the second. Only saw half the number of hitters, too. 12 strikes, 10 balls. Only gave up 2 runs. So he is at 66 pitches. Probably won't go much farther on the game. 29 of them are balls. 35 of them are strikes. So Harlingen will send 3-4-5 to the plate here in the bottom of the second. That's right, if you're tuning in late, we're not in the 4th or 5th inning. We're in the bottom of the second. 3, 4, and 5 for the Cardinals is left fielder Marco Snavely, DH Julian Cardenas, and third baseman Caleb Rangel.
And I forget, you said at the beginning, timed tournament games. What's that time limit?
I don't know. Guys, what is the time limit for the game today? 150, they're thinking.
We're flirting.
Yeah, we're not going to get to the 4th inning. I can guarantee that.
So yeah, you should take this game, and I'll get a couple innings.
All right.
And, yeah.
So here's Marco Snavely, left fielder, 3-hole hitter. He singled up the middle and later scored. All three of the guys scheduled to hit here as we begin the bottom of the second all got on base and scored. Grounded, third base side foul. 0-1 to Snavely. And we do have a new pitcher. I didn't catch that while I was adding stuff up. No, it is Griggs.
Yeah.
Griggs.
He's
Something about it looked different to me, but it's Griggs.
I'm telling you, the 5 and 6.
Low and away.
Easy numbers to tell apart are 6 and 7. God, my daughter's obsessed with that, and I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it. I said something about it in a statistical sentence I was saying on the Wolfcast, my Thursday or Friday appearance on the Wolfcast.
You dropped a 6-7 on the Wolfcast?
Yeah, and they
yeah.
And I heard them all barking in the production room.
What a phenomenon! I was alive for the plank challenge too, so there's that.
I was a teenager when streaking got popular. How about that?
Tell me more.
That one missed 2-1. Wasn't never me, but I saw it a few times on campus in high school and in college.
Go Lanier Vikings.
Lanier Vikings. We're good at everything but football. Line drive over Short's head into left. So Harlingen continuing their hit parade as well. He's 2 for 2 is Snavely, the 3-hitter. Both singles, one up the middle and one to left. 4-hitter is DH Julian Cardenas. He's the guy who had the catcher interference the first time up. But I missed because I was looking down trying to decipher the lineup. So no doubt Joe Garcia remembers that. Try to not commit the same offense here. That Dr. Pepper hits the spot. Nectar of the gods.
I'm a big Pepsi guy. That's that North Kakalaki in me.
DP's a Texan drink, so that's probably what I should like. Coke's a Georgia drink. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Julian Cardenas. Long time between the single by Snavely and that first pitch to Cardenas. Check swing foul, right side 0-2. Third baseman Caleb Rangel is due up next.
And this is how you can showcase that defense. Put something in play, roll a pair. Now, I do want to put something on the table for the team this year. If they get a triple play, pizza party on the Willard of Oz.
There you go.
Budget, Little Caesars. Might not be the best, but I'll bring pizza. Swing and a miss.
All right. Second strikeout for Cedar Park pitching. That one on 3 pitches. The first one was on 3 pitches. Caleb Rangel, third baseman, had an infield single fielded by the second baseman in shallow right. And he later scored. One out runner at first for Harlingen. The Cardinals trying to answer Cedar Park's 2 spot in the top of the second. Rangel swings through it 0-1. Next guy up is the first strikeout victim. Caught looking at an 0-2 pitch. We can hope that happens again. Just outside with that fastball, 1-1.
See, I can relate. I know what that hesitation feels like. He wanted to call.
Glad he didn't. I noticed the umpires at the collegiate level when I do Concordia games are a little bit more honest about the strikes. Make the pitcher actually throw one before calling it. Gets away from Joe Garcia. Runner advances to second. That's Marco Snavely. Pitches a ball, 2-1.
Do they have the pitch clock in D3?
Yes, they do.
Love that.
We're getting 9 innings. Let me try that again. We're getting 9 inning games in at Concordia in like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
That's awesome. And Concordia, sneaky, one of the most beautiful venues.
Oh, it really is. Enjoy working games there. Fans are great.
I did a season with Chucklecata. They were really fun. Back when Boggs was there.
Yeah. 2-1 the count. Stadium is half named after him now. And
that's awesome.
That one is in the same spot, but the second baseman can't get this one. Goes into right. Quickly, Cayenne gets it in. He's a good fielding right fielder. And Rangel's on with another single to about the same spot. Moves Marco Snavely from second to third. Still just one out. Tying runs at first. Jaden Rodriguez. They don't list what position he's playing.
That was a good job getting that ball in from outfield. Seems like a routine. You could jog up to it, but holding that runner at third, crucial here.
From the stretch. Runners at first and third, one out. Griggs to the plate.
Oh.
Off-speed pitch, deposited in shallow left for an RBI single. And they got him at second. A little bit of lethargy on the part of Caleb Rangel trying to move to second. I guess, did he not realize it was a force out? I don't know. He was just kind of trotting down there. And a good heads-up play. Told you had a good defense. From Brandon Washburn to Hudson Cuevas to force him out at second. You don't see a lot of 7-4 out throws, but there was one. So here's Israel Ibarra. Walked and scored last time up.
Don't know what the stoppage is.
Got the scoreboard wrong. Snavely scored. It's 8-7. They're adjusting the scoreboard. Batters Israel Ibarra. Got the scoreboard adjusted now. Tying run is still at first. First pitch to Ibarra is in the dirt. Nicely blocked by Joe Garcia, 1-0. We are, as is our tradition, not going to have coach or players come up for a post-game interview on the post-game show just because of the tight timelines getting to the next venue. Foul territory, right side, chasing it, not going to get it. 1-1. Whoops.
And honestly, Brad, we might need the extra time.
We might.
With Old Faithful.
Yeah.
I think that's got to be the name of your car.
The sports car?
Yes, the sports car. Yeah, we'll do a full breakdown on the trip.
Yeah, we'll do that. And that's a good term to use for it.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Outside to the screen, runner will advance to second.
You know, it's funny. We never turned the radio on once.
Well, I know. We just are good conversationalists.
Yep. I think coming up in the fall, it'll be 15 years.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Wow. No, you didn't start in 11, right? You were with us in 12, I think.
Right. I think when
that'd be 15 seasons, though.
Right.
Which is different. 14 years, 15 seasons.
And honestly, I don't think anybody's going to fact check me. I think when you get above 10, they're like, yeah, cool.
2-1 the count now. That one's high and in. Barra had to duck away from it. I guess probably his brother, the left fielder, Adam Ibarra, is next. They haven't indicated on their lineup they gave us where Israel here plays. Off to the side, runner will advance again. That's ball 3, 3-1 the count. Jaden Rodriguez advances to third. Tying run now 90 feet away. It's going to be one of those games.
I was wondering about the shout-outs. I mean, people are at work maybe.
Yeah.
Shout out them.
But I found a lot of them will have this up in one window watching it while they're trying to do their work at their workstation. 3-1 to Israel Ibarra. And he takes this one into shallow right. And it's going to fall to tie the game.
Wow.
Jaden Rodriguez trots home with a tying run from third. Israel Ibarra at first. For Adam Ibarra, the left fielder, he walked and was stranded at third. Well, not sure what the holdup is here.
Number 1 batting is a new batter.
Oh, is he? Let's see. That's Justin Noyola, number 1, hitting for Adam Ibarra. Thanks for noticing that. I was just lollygagging. First game.
First pitch outside.
Okay, 1-0. To Justin Noyola. I suppose he's in left field. Swing and a miss. Griggs, I feel like Griggs has thrown a little better than Darcy did. But we're still giving up base runners and runs.
He's got more command right now.
High and outside for a called strike.
Oh.
Throw down to first. Not going to be in time, but mishandled anyway. So thank you for that call. 1 and 2. Got him to swing at that. That's what that called bad pitch did. Made him think, well, I better swing at this. That's outside too. So third strikeout of the game for Cedar Park. Second for Griggs. They scored 2 on 4 hits. They leave a guy. We're tied at 8 through 2 complete. We'll be right back.
I think we're going to – I really want people to understand what we went through to get here. Because, I mean, we had an opportunity. We were going to try to come up today, the day of the game, and I had an opportunity where I wasn't working, so I could leave early. So we decided to leave Wednesday night. Brad, as he always does, prepares us, has a cool place to go eat, a crawfish boil.
Out on the island, yeah.
And going 70 miles an hour, Old Faithful decides to downshift and die. And we didn't have there was no mechanic or
we're in the middle of nowhere between Cuero and Goliad, I guess.
Yeah.
Did that to us 7 or 8 times. And I noticed when it stopped was the one time it said, well, let's not pull over when it dies. Let me just put it in neutral here, still at 50. And we'll just coast down the road. There wasn't anybody in front or behind us.
Yeah.
And we'll just coast for a ways, and we'll give our 2-minute rest that way. And I'll restart it, and we're at 30 or 35. I did that, and it never stopped again.
And on it, like, I really
don't know if that has anything to do with it.
I don't think we lost that much time.
Yeah, I don't think we did, actually.
So, didn't go to the crawfish boil because we needed to
Right.
get to town. Go to the Red Lobster. I get roasted the whole dinner.
You did.
That was insane.
You looked roasted the whole dinner.
Well, it was extra spicy.
It was extra spicy. All right, top of the third now, bottom of the order. 9-1-2 due for Cedar Park. Here's left fielder Brandon Washburn. Walked and was stranded at third. Left 2 runners in scoring position, even though we scored 6 in the first inning. High. 1-0. Well, weird. Through 2 innings, Cedar Park has gone 1 batter short of batting around twice, and so have they. And we're tied. I mean, this is as close to an honest tie as I've ever seen. Fouled into the net, 1-1. After Washburn, top of the order with Mac Galindo, who's DHing today, and then center fielder Cooper Camacho. High and out. High and outside by a mile. He calls it a strike. Woo. 1-2. High school baseball.
It's hot out there.
He's wanting to go, yeah.
He's using my philosophy.
That would have clipped the batting helmet bill of a left-handed hitter. It was so high and out. This is a line drive, but right at the second baseman who makes the play. 1 down. And Cedar Park, I believe, has started every inning with a guy getting out. Yeah, they have. All 3 innings. That was an L4. Top of the order now with Mac Galindo. Hitless in 2 trips. I don't know when I've ever said that about Mac Galindo. He hit 4-something last year as well. Fouled out to the third baseman, then had an E7 and was stranded at second. High and inside for a strike. Wow, these guys are wanting to go. That was even with his chin. Mac did the right thing. You can't swing at that. Oh, there's one you could have swung at, though. That was an honestly good pitch. 0-2.
Yeah, tomorrow's navigation around Corpus Christi might be a little cramped.
Could be traffic nightmare day. The president is in town. We don't know where he's going to and from and when.
But we did see his stuff arrive.
Yep. And we're trying to go from Gregory Portland to Cavanis Field. So, if he's anywhere in the downtown area, we're going to be going through downtown right after the bridge. 1-2 the count. To Matt Galindo on the ground, back to the pitcher. He fields it. And suddenly we're looking like we got a real baseball game. 4 Cedar Park hitters out in a row dating back to the second. Two-hole hitter is center fielder Cooper Camacho. Walked and scored and then struck out to end the first. Both of those at-bats in the first. Well, if they're going to do 3 up, 3 down, we sure need to. And this game, as we've seen it so far, perfectly illustrates what we talked about in the pregame show. The few times Cedar Park defense has been involved, they've made good, solid plays. Yeah. And, of course, the offense is doing great, hitting and running. But the pitching is just surrendering all sorts of stuff.
But, just the experience that these pitchers are getting.
Yeah, just keep racking up the innings.
Yeah, just keep improving.
Fastball, wow, it was a lot better pitch than some of them he's called a strike. But he called that one a ball. 1-1.
And just thinking about our district, it's so top-heavy.
Oh, I know.
But a lot of good pitching, too.
We're going to have one game that's going to be a game for your life. The next game is going to be 19-1. 1-1 the count now. Cooper Camacho. Line drive. Ooh. One bounce to second. Got it over to first in time. A 1-2-3 inning for Harlingen against Timberwolf hitters. We'll be back in a minute in the middle of the third, still tied at 8.
We're going to go ahead and keep rolling through our awesome sponsors for this year's Cedar Park baseball team. Want to give another shout out to A Crate Escape. I got to slow down on these. From nail grinding to full service grooming, A Crate Escape offers the best pet grooming services in Central Texas. Grooming a dog beautifully isn't about handling a clipper or scissors well. It's about trust. Their groomers take the time to build trust in their clients. That trust allows the dog to relax on the grooming table and provides the groomer the opportunity to Crate Escape in Round Rock on the I-35 frontage road just north of US 79. Go to acrateescape.com or call 512-831-7088.
Well, we're hoping we have the kind of good run that the first half and the second half of our trip was yesterday, but those middle 30 miles or so we could do without.
Yeah. Go about 8 miles at a time. Beautiful countryside.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty. But in the middle of nowhere, we had no help if we really, truly, completely broke down.
We even got away with a rolling stop.
Yeah?
That was cool.
Timberwolves wearing their uniforms that they wear so often at home. It's kind of off-white. It almost looks like it was a white uniform, but it's old. It got put in with some yellow socks in the laundry.
I like it. I like the jerseys.
I like it too.
Again, I can't shout the Booster Club out enough. They got me right in their fall season. Got me some gear. Got my water bottle.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit up the
Chris
Booster Club.
Cuevas, the Booster Club president, does a great job leading that organization. Great job supporting Josh and me.
Yeah.
There you go, the bottom of the third, bottom of the order, Ty Palmer, center fielder. And no, if he hadn't ducked, that would have gone in one ear and out the other. Kind of like everything I say to my kid. 1-0. That's what we should do. We'd call that a talking to your kids pitch. In one ear and out the other. Swing and a miss. Probably should have laid off of that. That was high at the end. 1-1 to Ty Palmer. I singled to right first time up in the first and was stranded at first base. Inside. Much better than some of the pitches he's called a strike. 2-1. Yeah, high school umpiring is often a crapshoot. It's hard to tell your pitchers what to do when he calling balls strikes and strikes balls a lot of the time. Way outside. Did he call that a strike? 3-1. Let's see. I forgot to check. Yeah, it's still Griggs. Reed Griggs on the mound for the Timberwolves for his second inning of work. He actually came on and got the last 2 outs of the first on a total of just 4 pitches. There's a called strike. 2 full count now to leadoff hitter Ty Palmer.
Get another strike. Don't let him become an 88%er.
Right. Those of you who've been fans of Cedar Park for a while and our broadcast for a while know what Josh is talking about. We'll explain it in a second. This one is blooped, shortstop, third base. Dom Naylor comes over and grabs it. So it's a P5. And their first batter gets out for the first time. Top of the order now is second baseman Joshua Salazar. He walked and scored and popped out to first base, Evan Daly.
That was good, falling behind 3-1. Battled back in that at-bat.
Get a guy. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, he went.
I think he must have gone, yep. I said, don't just call that a strike. Say that he swung. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would have done.
And that's why I never got past Coach Mitch. I'm just kidding. No, I did a couple big
T-ball.
hits. Yeah.
Joshua Salazar. T-ball, every pitch is a strike. This one's taken to right. Back goes Catharia and over. It's going to be over his head.
He was playing really far up.
Roll to the wall. There have been so many shots that fell low. I don't blame him for playing up. So he's got a triple here with 1 out.
Oh!
Joshua Salazar.
He got back.
Man, I almost picked him off. He wasn't running terribly fast, I noticed. That's probably what drew the throw. And that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th hit of the game for Harlingen.
Thankfully, Harlingen?
Harlingen.
Harlingen. Easy for you to say. I mean, kind of thankfully, they got us out 1, 2, 3 so quick. We're going to be able to get another inning going.
We might get another inning in, yeah. I've got a guy I went to high school with, moved there years ago, moved to Harlingen, and has been living there for like 25 years. Loves it. Commemorative Air Force, used to be based there. I'd go down to see their museum many times. Here's Isaiah Yaton, shortstop, singled and scored, grounded out to third. Low one away, 1-0.
Good job keeping it in front.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start delaying my calls of the pitches to wait on the umpire to see if he managed to call one weirdly again. Calls that one a strike, 1-1. Left fielder Marco Snavely due up next with 1 out and a runner at third. That's a go-ahead run. They've not had the lead yet, but they could with him. That one in the dirt and outside 2-1. So Salazar at third. Gaetan at the plate. Marco Snavely on deck. Julian Cardenas in the hole. Ground ball short. He's looking at third. Goes over to first. Infield in to cut off the play at home, and that worked. Salazar stays at third, and there are 2 outs. Now you can just worry about getting the batter. Problem with that is the 3-hitter, left fielder Marco Snavely, is 2 for 2.
The little things matter. Did a good job holding that runner at third.
Yep, good defense. I'm saying, put our defense in a position to come through for you. It almost always does, knock on wood. So here's Marco Snavely, the left fielder. 2 for 2, 2 runs scored.
I didn't know if you wanted to knock on my seat cushion.
Yeah. Josh has a round seat cushion that looks like a 2-inch, 3-inch thick cut of a tree. Well, oak tree or something. That one misses 1-0 to Snavely. A little soccer yell going on from the Harlingen dugout, and this one's into center. Over, under it. Cooper Camacho makes the play to retire the side. Not quite 1-2-3, but close enough. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left aboard through 3 complete. Still tied at 8. We'll be back.
As we move now to the top of the 4th. Shout out D-Bat Cedar Park. D-Bat baseball and softball academies are a cut above the rest. They're all about baseball, softball, training, and more. Their indoor 32,000 square foot climate control facility lets you work out regardless of the weather. I don't know if all the kids are happy about that. But if you want to improve, you are. There are 5 pitching machines, 15 rentable cages. Each of their professional instructors can cater to all skill levels in all ages as young as 5. At D-Bat Cedar Park, they have a passion for baseball and softball. Go to dbatcedarpark.com or visit at 12617 Ridgeline Boulevard or call 512-540-3228. Tune into the sights and sounds of the ballpark. An absolute banger. And that's something I had to deal with at T-ball, was walk-up songs. There was a team that was absolutely dominant in Liberty Hill T-ball. Played the wrong song on the kid that was an automatic inside the park home run.
Uh-oh.
He quit in the middle of the game. Now, credit this kid. He had a mullet. His walkout song was Back in Black. And the walk-up song that they played was What Does the Fox Say? That would put me in a blender.
We talked about this game. We talked about this game being an honest tie, tied up in so many of the little detailed statistics. How about this? After 2 innings complete, our pitching staff had thrown 66 pitches, and so had theirs. Top of the 4th now, 3-4-5 due up for the Timberwolves, leading off second baseman Hudson Cuevas, 1 for 2, so he's pulled down his 700-plus batting average. Only hitting 500 today. Single and scored and flied out to center. Or left, rather. Ground ball foul pulled up the third baseline, 0-1. So, Josh, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I found out reading an interview with Red Barber, legendary Cardinals broadcaster for years, and he explained when you use pulled the ball up the line and push the ball down the line, and that's the secret. You pull something up, you push something down. So if you're a pull hitter, it's up the line to left, down the line to right. If you're a right-handed hitter. If you're a left-handed hitter, it's the opposite. You pull it up right and you push it down left if you're a left-handed hitter.
Hey, pull this finger.
So you got to kind of be aware of the handedness of the batter. 0-2 now to Hudson Cuevas. So he pulled one foul. Right-handed hitter, so that's the left field line. I was just randomly using either until I read that interview. I thought, oh, I'm sure I've been wrong 47 times this year alone. Oh, right back through the middle into center, and Hudson is batting .667 today. Pretty bad when you can go 2-3 and damage your batting average.
Yeah. That's a way to get things started. The first inning that we don't start off with an out.
Yeah. And that was the first inning they did start out with an out. Dom Naylor, cleanup hitter, third baseman. Been on base twice. He hadn't got a hit yet, though. So hit batsman and scored in the second. Left fielder dropped a fly ball of his in the first. Ended up scoring both times.
Draw this inning out, get some runs across. We got 20 minutes of gameplay left.
Hour 50, I think we heard, is the time limit. And they're pretty strict about those. I mean, they'll stop in the middle of a pitch because they got to keep on schedule for the use of the field. Oh, just foul. Deep. Pulled up
the line.
The left field
I was
line.
going to say, that was an opportunity for me to showcase what I learned. That's something I don't think I ever threw that and started doing broadcast on my own.
Man, baseball is a game that more than any other can be measured by stats. A lot of times football stats don't tell you the right thing about the game. Baseball stats usually do.
Right. 11th?
Yep. Basketball doesn't tell you much about stats because only one stat matters, and that's shooting percentage. Nothing else matters. Not how many rebounds you get, how many steals you got, how many block shots you got, or how many assists you. None of that matters. The team that shoots best is going to win. We've proven that over the years. On the ground through the middle. Another single up the middle. This one more on the ground for Dom Naylor. Moves Cuevas to second. Can't wait to get home, and we'll be able to show you something new in the broadcast. 2-camera setup. We're going to have a camera kind of up in the near corner of the dugout, our dugout, and be able to look across to first, and then pitcher's mound in second, also where the shortstop is, and maybe a little bit of where the third baseman is. And we will often, on ground balls in the infield, just switch to that hot camera. Watch the fielding and the throw to first and the runner crossing in front. It'll just be kind of fun and cool. Here's Owen Mansfield, 2 for 2, 2 RBI single, 2 RBI triple. This one to deep center, back and over. I believe he dropped the ball.
No, he got it. He went
Did
to
he
his,
catch it?
Went to his knee to grab it, but
Okay, he just slipped down after he caught it.
able
Okay.
to advance Hudson.
So Hudson goes second to third. Naylor stays at first. Mansfield with a deep fly out to center field. Evan Daly, the first baseman. RBI triple and scored. RBI double and stranded at second.
That March 6th.
That would be next Friday. That's one of the
Yep.
tournament games. It's the LISD tournament. I forgot that we're televising that one, too. Called a strike, 0-1 to Evan Daly.
Push something down the line here would be great. Good catch.
In the dirt, 1-1. Joe Garcia's on deck. Kyan Kotharia. I realize I just spelled his name wrong on the roster. Kyan Kotharia is in the hole, the 8 spot. Guess he'll never see that I spelled it wrong. I shouldn't have said anything. Way outside, and he does stay a ball with that. A non-symmetrical field here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a road cutting close to the right field fence. That's not as far out to right, and so they've lengthened the height of the fence to right to make up for that. 3:15. I mean to left. I should have been saying left. This one.
Ooh.
High in the infield. First baseman appears to be under it. Dom stays on the bag. First baseman makes the catch looking right in the sun. That was a tough play. So 2 outs, 2 runners on. We had runners at the corners with no outs, and they're still there with 2 outs. 2 balls high in the air. 7-hitter, catcher Joe Garcia. RBI single, but picked off a second, and then struck out looking at a full count pitch. And I didn't have any gripes about that pitch. I think that really was a strike. He sat and looked at it. Probably should have cut. Big delay. Oh, he's staying with his foot outside the box. Getting some secret symbols from Huffman in the third base box.
Bang the trash can.
Here's the pitch. Catches the inside corner, 0-1. A nice movement to it. It started over the plate, moved inside, but stayed on the corner for Garcia, 0-1. Cotharia on deck. Bottom of the order with Brandon Washburn would be next. But there are 2 outs. Cuevas at third. Naylor at... Don't want to leave the go-ahead run at third. There's a chopper. Fair at third. Fields it. Across. Does he get him?
Oh.
Wow.
That was close. I thought he got him, too.
I thought he got him. But we'll take the bad call. So that's an infield single for Joe Garcia and an RBI. And you can hear the Harlingen fans underneath of us saying, no way, I tend to agree with him.
Thought it was by a step.
Cuevas to the plate for a 9-8 lead. Naylor made it to second on that play. Garcia is at first on what we call an EU, error on the umpire. 8-hitter right fielder Keon Cotharia, who's 1 for 2, single and scored, and popped out to right.
As Cecil and I say on football broadcast, when the football gods give you gifts, you receive them.
Yes, right. That's right. That's a good pitch.
That is.
I guess it was too high. I don't know.
Yeah, that looked
Boy,
good.
I've seen him call that pitch a strike several times today. Keon Cotharia started all year long and right as a freshman. Lifts it. Probably the out that ends the inning. Second baseman back, chasing it in the wind, but makes the catch. So Cotharia out on the P4. Cedar Park sends 6. There are 3 hits, all singles. They score a run somehow and take a 9-8 lead in the middle of the 4th. We'll be right back.
Prestige Animal Wellness. Looking for a trusted veterinarian in Round Rock? At Prestige Animal Wellness, they treat your pets like family. Locally and family owned, this clinic is led by Dr. Engel, who has over 24 years of experience, including 12 years in emergency care. They provide a full range of services from routine exams to advanced surgeries, all with fair pricing and open communication. Prestige Animal Wellness offers same-day appointments and fast emergency care during business hours. As proud members of the American Veterinary Medical Association, they adhere to the highest standards of veterinary care, ensuring your pets are in safe and capable hands. Contact them today or schedule your appointment. Go to Prestige Animal Wellness Texas, or TX, that is, .com, or call 512-503-0726. And we're back. Now we're back.
And we're back.
So are we going to get grub on the way to the next...
I don't know.
I
See how
mean,
much time we got.
get-
We got to make that stop to get a... If we didn't have to make that stop, we could
The
grub up.
boy's getting a little hungry. And you don't want to see me when I'm hangry.
Good. I just got a great message. You've heard of all the violence after the drug lord killing in Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
Our friend Craig Weems and his wife Pamela were going to go to Baja for 8 days, 10 days, and they decided to call that off because of that. Good decision. Cedar Park up run 9-8. So in a game like this, a very precarious lead. As we go to the bottom of the fourth, let's see, I've got...
It's Griegs?
What time?
Is
I've
that
got
the pronunciation?
3:09.
You got, it's Griegs, right?
Griggs, yeah.
Keeping them in here, too. Go get these last three outs.
Done a decent job.
Well, I guess, if you do it too fast, we'll have to play another inning.
I think that's a different hitter. Isn't that a number 6 on that back? Let's see what happens if he swings.
Yeah.
We think they've got a pinch hitter.
Yes.
It's a 6. That would be Melchor Ruiz. Let me scratch out their DH, Julian Cardenas. They got a new one, Melchor Ruiz, number 6. Inside, 2-0 he starts out. That one somehow gets through the catcher. It was low and away, 3-0. Not a way to start out an inning when you took a 1-run lead late. If we started on time, I forgot to check we did, 1:30. It's 3:10 now. That's only 10 minutes left in this game. Can't start a new inning, so don't give up more than 1 run, that's for sure.
Take it to a full count, get the strikeout.
So he's coming off the bench cold. Coming out of the dugout cold. Swung on, lifted to center. Cooper Camacho. Ahead and to his left, makes an easy catch, 1 down. All right, let's see. Is this still number 14?
Survey says.
Survey says
20.
20. That would box, and we won't care what the name is. Line, center field, comes on, but it's going to drop in. And problems with their lineup a couple of times today. 6 hitters coming up. Can you see the number there? And they're going to run.
It is 15.
15. Zach Cavazos, that's a new hitter.
Famous number 15s. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I like this name, too, Zach Cavazos.
That's what we should do on Timberwolf Night in America. Go from 0 to 100.
Here comes Ben Huffman. He's going to talk to Griggs. Reed might be lifted here. There's no doubt we're not going to begin another inning. There's only like 8 minutes left in the time. So it is imperative Cedar Park does not let 2 runs score. We can deal with a tie.
Yeah. And again, folks, right.
Yeah, that was number 3 beating number 2. Unfortunately, number 1 won too, so didn't get a natty that time. So here's Zach Cavazos. First time to the plate, a lefty. Be ready, Cayenne. Ready, Cayenne. Oh, looky there.
Oh,
get the first thing. Error on the first baseman, Evan Daly. Puts Rangel to second, or his runner. I don't know who his runner is. Cavazos on with the E3.
Game-winning run on first.
Game-winning run at first. 1 out. But double play ball set up. We can end it with a double play. Gosh, the thing is, 1 out. But double play ball set up. We can end it with a double play. Gosh, the thing is, if we do, we got 6 minutes left to start the next inning. If we do, we got 6 minutes left to start the next inning. I'd almost just rather win it here. Israel Ibarra scheduled to hit. I didn't check if that's a new one. That's a new one.
Number 5.
Oh, they got him off a second. Oh, they're going to throw it away.
Good.
Thank goodness Mansfield, the dam, didn't let it away.
Good.
Thank goodness Mansfield, the dam, didn't let anything through.
Yeah, that was huge right there.
So it's not even a chargeable error since nobody advanced. But it was a bad throw.
I think about a lot of the games that I've broadcasted. Sign down, know what the situation is, almost got caught standing in no man's land. And see, please get in touch with their team immediately. Learn how their animal emergency clinic can assist you by exploring their website at eahofcrystalfalls.com. Unexpected veterinary bills can be stressful, and that's why they offer financing options for patients' owners. Reach out today. They're located at 1660 Raider Way in Leander. Go to eahofcrystalfalls.com or call 512-817-0279.
And as you can see, new Cedar Park pitcher, righty warming up. I only had one shot at the number, and the number I thought I saw has to be wrong.
I see 10 or 20.
Yeah, I saw 11.
10.
I know it's not 11 because that's Matt Galindo.
10.
10. Aiden Herrera, and he is a pitcher.
Famous 10s.
Famous 10s.
Messy.
Oh, okay.
Low-hanging fruit. Because he's short.
Yeah. Once again, we'll have all kinds of numbers we can give you about any pitchers coming in once district starts, but we don't have the data yet. Aiden, though, pitched last year. And what he needs is a double play ball.
Yeah, that would get us to time expiring.
He needs a ground ball in the infield. Preferably not first, just because that's a harder double play to turn than the others. Or a line out to first, who might be able to dive back into first and double off for a double play unassisted. Adam Ibarra, a 1-0 count, inherited by Aiden Herrera. A little low, a little away, 2-0. A look at second by Aiden. Grounded foul right side, 2-1. I noticed the infield is not playing at double play depth. I guess they're content with an out at a time if they need to get it. Next guy up walked and was stranded third and struck out swinging first two times. Ends the inning. Pushes Sat Cavazzo's runner, whoever that is, to second. Rangel's runner, whoever that is, to third. One out. New hitter here, too, is number 3. That is Christopher Barrientos.
Back.
See Marshall Harvey on the football field on Friday nights in the fall. Part of that big O-line offense, David Cooper. To 3, Chris Barrientos. Umpires are going to talk about something. Let's see. I can read lips a little bit. Let me see. I think he's saying, do you know where there's a store where I could get more accurate